National Park Nighthawk Women's Soccer is on the Nighthawk Network, your official home for Nighthawk athletics this season. Our featured women's soccer player of the week, Miss Andreya Reyna. Andrea, welcome back to Nighthawk
Hi.
Nation. Glad to see you back. It was a great year last year for Nighthawk Women's Soccer. You and some of the sophomore class now came in, did some really good things, laid the roots, laid the foundation for this program, and you're back for year number 2.
Yes.
Why was it important for you to come back and say, my job here isn't done yet?
Well, the team itself is still building, it's growing, we have just started, and so I wanted to come back and see how much more I could, help the team out, see how much we can grow together until eventually we have to leave. So I just wanted to see how the bigger picture would come out.
How are things different in year number 2? Coming in as a sophomore, that brings a little bit more leadership, a little bit more responsibility with it. How has that been for you? What's different this year?
Well, definitely, especially the sophomores, everybody has to be a little bit more outspoken, trying to help the freshmen, trying to build up the team. And so it is a little difficult because I don't talk as much, but I'm trying.
A lot of freshman faces as well, and we've seen them doing very good things in practice, in game time, and when you put everything together, it meshes into this wonderful package that looks like it's going to do so many great things this season. And of course, to top it all off, brand new head coach this year, Coach Diego Figueroa joins the ranks. And what has that been like? The difference in football culture coming in, what has that been like for you and your team getting used to that and going forward this season?
For me, definitely I could tell the difference between how it was before Coach Diego and Coach Pedro and then after. So definitely I feel like we have a lot more passion about it. We go more aggressive, and we're honestly, I think, we're growing and we're getting better.
I think so too. So we saw this team in action Saturday in the season opener against a very good Pearl River team.
Yes.
And listen, where one finds roadblocks and speed bumps, another finds learning opportunities. You mentioned growing. How, after that match, as a sophomore leader, what was that mood like in the huddle afterward? And how has that helped motivate this team as you look forward to your next match this week?
So it was definitely kind of disappointing for us, and it was kind of put us down. But at the same time, it was the little wins that got us through. So how Coach was saying, okay, the second half wasn't that good, but the whole first half it was only 3-0, and 2 of them were PKs, So it's just it was our defensive shape, and when it came down to it, we were just tired. So hopefully we had our fitness a little bit, improved a little bit more for our next game, and then hopefully we stay with our defensive shape.
Some people might be of the opinion, too, that playing against a very tough opponent, a nationally ranked opponent to start the season, even in a loss, can really help set the pace, set some motivation, spark a fire, if you will, for this team. As we look ahead to Northwest Mississippi, coming to Hot Springs on Wednesday, what are some of the things that you think that this team will need to do, whether it's things that you already did right against Pearl River, or things that maybe you look to do a little bit different to get yourself a win on Wednesday?
Definitely our defensive shape. That's a thing that we've been trying to stick with since the beginning. So hopefully with this team that we're going against this week, it won't be just straight down our throat the whole time, so we get to relax a little bit. And then obviously we want to start making passes and shoot balls through the channels and trying to make more offensive attacks.
I know Coach Figueroa has a complete game plan in mind and goals set for this team. What are those goals? What are the things that you are working for, not only individually for yourself, but for this team that you hope to achieve by season's end?
So he always, before a game, he always gives us at least 3 goals or something. Not let's win the game. That's the main goal. Obviously you want to win the game, but it's little things okay, since this week we practice on corner kicks, defending a corner kick, let's not give them any goals as a corner kick. Stuff like that. So are you saying for the end of the year, what is it?
Exactly, yeah. So what down the road, the roadmap ahead for the season, what do you hope to achieve by the time the season's over?
Well, we're hoping to get a banner as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Everything is building blocks, right? I
Yes.
love those little mini goals that go into each game because all of these little things matter. The fundamentals and the technique and everything, it all goes into the bigger picture. And yeah, let's hang a women's soccer banner this year. Let's call it out right now, right? But you're right. So Region 2 play comes down the pipeline. That's still well in front of us. And every game leading up to that point is just another opportunity to get better, get stronger. And when it comes down to brass tacks, North Ark and Cossatot may need to watch out for the National Park Nighthawks this season.
Yes, I'm hoping.
Andrea, it's so glad to catch up with you. Welcome back to Nighthawk
Thank
Nation.
you.
Good luck to you and the team the rest of the way. Is there anybody that you'd like to say hello to who may be watching?
My parents, my mom and dad, yes. And also, my old soccer coach, Coach Sadler. Hello. He might be watching, I don't know.
Andreya Reyna of Nighthawk Women's Soccer. You can follow the team online on Facebook, Instagram, and X. She's Andreya Reyna. I'm Mark Oliver, and this is Nighthawk Women's Soccer on the Nighthawk Network.